Hello everyone, Corn here and welcome to my channel. Today I have a project share and also a review for Beebeecraft here. And they contacted me like they did quite a few people here on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel, by the way, which I'm subscribed to. And they said that they'd like me to do a review, but let me pick out what I wanted to work with. Now, a lot of you all know Beebeecraft has fantastic beads. And if you do bead work, if you do jewelry creations, then like Midge from Midge's Mountain Crafts, oh man, they're the place to go because they have this enormous amount of beads. Also, I use them very sparingly, mine that I get, and just with little accents on my flowers or little accents on a project. But so what I picked, what I thought I would be using more of, and I have done an unboxing or a package opening a few videos ago, if you'd like to see that. And here's the thing, a lot of people, you know, you need to put this out there. When I do a review, I'm very honest because, I mean, that's what we want. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. But very honestly, I was super happy with all my stuff. So I'm glad to be able to say that. I really am because, you know, it's really nice when a company reaches out to you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was fantastic, but at the same time, I was thinking, oh, I hope I like them because I have to say if I don't. So first off, y'all saw me with all of this lace. Oh, y'all. And everybody says the same thing that does a review, and it's so true. The packaging is wonderful. In fact, I'm looking forward to seeing what's on the other. This is Happy Time, and some of them have the Eiffel Tower on them. I can see little, you know, it looks like a postage stamp around this. Just adorable. And I wanted to show you all. See, they're white. There was only one that's a stretchy lace that I did not coffee dye. That was more of a cream. Everything else is like stark white. Okay, and I just wanted to show you all how, and I brought this down with me to show something in a few minutes, to show you how gorgeous these things are if you're into vintage and junk journaling. Look how they turn out with coffee dyeing. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think they turned out lovely. Look, some of them are more narrow. Some of them have scallops. Some of them have little tiny flowers in the lace. And this one, then when I kept it white, I'll show you a project I did with it. You can run ribbon through it, through the center of it. This one, so, and I'm sure you can dye them too, you know, the white ones. They also have this set in black, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the one in black too, because, you know, I love to work with black, and black lace is just so elegant and gorgeous. And then two more, y'all. This is the one I dyed quite a bit and already used quite a bit in the coffee because look at that. Oh. And I left that in for a while too, that one. And then the lightest one came out like this. This has those teeny tiny little flowers on it. Hope you can see. So I really enjoyed working with the laces. There's so much you can do paper-wise with the lace, fabric flowers with the lace. There's just so much you can do. And then on to the dies. Now, again, if you look at that video, it will even give you the links, because Handsome helped me with that, on these. So, excuse me, these dies came in one package with, it looks like the postage stamp, and they are really, really nice. I'll show you all my examples. And then I also got this one. These all come together in one package. That one, that one, this one, this one, and this one. Now, I thought, you know, when it comes to dies, I personally believe that not all dies are created equal, personally. So I thought, let me put it through its paces, or several of them, because a lot of you all really enjoyed it when I showed this fabric. You all were like, ooh, when I hauled this, you were like, so pretty. And I learned that the back of this fabric is almost like a felt type thing. So I thought, well, you know what? And I have had people ask me, I don't know, Thelma, is that you, baby? It might have been Thelma, who said, do you use your die cutting machine on fabric? And I know some people do, but I haven't done it yet until this, because I thought, okay, I want to see if I can die cut this, because it's not like regular. With these dies, check it out, y'all. I know, isn't that gorgeous? And the ones that I used, this one, and this one, have the, oh, sorry about that, have the stitching around them. So cool. So, look at that. I only had a little bit of a problem with one, not the whole thing, but with that felt on the back, I just had to, I mean, it cut it, but I just had to, you know what I mean, make it prettier with my scissors a little bit, because that felt wanted to fray just a little. But look at this, y'all. How pretty. Look. I thought they came out, whoops, let me put them, I'm not showing them all, am I? I'm trying to get everything in frame, but that's not going to happen, is it? There we go. Isn't that yummy? I thought they came out gorgeous. So, as I said, I wanted the dies because I don't have any bag topper dies, none. So I wanted the dies. These are, as you know, all nesting dies, which you can do cards, you can do shaker cards, you can do shakers on top of your bag toppers. You can use them in so many ways. But as I said, I wanted to try bag toppers with them. And so I will just show you, first off, a few that you can do. This one is putting the die, let's say, this is like putting the die to where it's going to cut all of this. You fold your paper in half and then have the top of the die off so that it doesn't, you know, you're not making two pieces, that you're still just making the one. So you can make them this size with one of the larger dies, but you can also make them this size, just a little tiny one. This is how you saw that die. Doesn't that come out precious? I really like these, I really do. And then, as you see, this is, you know, not folding it in half and not doing the top, and then this is doing the whole piece, which, as you know, you can put this on top of here and create a whole different situation too. So I just wanted to show you how nicely they cut, Very smooth. This is 65-pound cardstock. And I did also want to show you that I did do some postage stamps, the smaller one, the smaller die. And so you come up with this one, the lavender one, and they're so crisp and nice. They really do cut nicely. A floral one. Just a solid pink one, which you can put anything in the middle. And you know I had to do it. Yes, a postage stamp of a unicorn. I'm going to move these now that you got to see that those dies did a beautiful job of cutting that. I'm going to move those. We can place these here. And then for the handmade giveaway for December, not next month, November I'm doing flowers. But for December, I'm going to finally do the project I've been talking about for months, which is the Disney Princesses. So I'm going to first show you the bag topper I made that has nothing to do with Disney Princesses. But I just wanted to do a vintage one. This is with the coffee dyed lace from Beebeecraft. And these two pieces of ephemera, I ended up cutting it down even more. Their white border was very large. It's Prima. Then here is the die for the stamp that I used. And white paper, I hope it's showing up with polka dots and metallic gold. And that's a real stamp. But remember when Hobby Lobby had their clearance on some of the stamps and I got them, so that hasn't been canceled yet. But there's one example of their die. See, that's what their die looks like, and folded over and then just embellished. Okay, maybe we can even do like so. And now on with our princesses. Okay, Aurora, right, is Sleeping Beauty. This lace, I didn't coffee dye this lace either because I don't know if it's showing up, but this is the one with the iridescent thread in it, and it is gorgeous. And that is on there with Fabri-Tac. And so that's how this one, and this is one of the postage stamp dies. I did this one with Darling Tiana. And if you take it out like so, that's how it comes out. And then glittered stars and looking like, because remember her and her fireflies and everything. So that's how that one came out. Here comes Belle with her red rose. And I think this die is gorgeous. Look at that die. Isn't that beautiful? And I took the gold ink and went around the edges, gold doily, and then put the sticker on cardstock and then fussy cut it out and then have it up on foam. I always, like we do because of that dress, associate Belle with gold. I thought, let's get them all in. Here's the girls. Not all of them, but here's a lot of the ones that I have. And remember, these images, I either fussy cut or I took my punches, or most of them are fussy cut, the punches, and these are on teaching cards, flashcards. And this is the pink ink around this one, and then have the girls there. I also did Rapunzel. And I did make her flower in her hair. And that's the lace I told you all about that you can run. This is a very, very narrow pink satin ribbon running through. I also have Snow White. Well, there's how that one came out. And I think you all know, when it comes to the small ones, sometimes you need a small bag topper on whatever you're presenting, or you could put them over. I went ahead and did this one to show you all. These can go over, you know, another one if you need one like this for to be, you know, to get corner to corner on the bag, whatever you're using. And then I did Jasmine. And this is one of the ones where it was folded in half and then cut where you couldn't cut that. Not in two pieces, but one. And I did make the, well, the flowers are punch, but I'm going to do a craft with me where we make them stand out. And I know that a lot of people have done that on YouTube, but I just thought maybe we could do it together too if you all want me to. I was hoping you would. Jasmine is one of Toby's favorites, but Tiana is her very favorite. Please forgive me, I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I remember she's very strong and very independent, determined. And I just took the lace, one of the white laces, and made a bow out of it. Then tacked it in the middle with Fabri-Tac, and then did my punch, and that is a sticker on cardstock, fussy cut out, and then placed there. I'm sure you all will educate me on who that is. Another one of Rapunzel, and this lace is just so, look how sweet and precious it is. And I just put the bling in the middle of either side. And this piece itself is what goes into cupcake. You know how you do the cupcake liner, and then what matches is a little on top of the cupcakes. That's what that's for. And then Ariel, here comes Ariel. And this lace is so delicate and so pretty. And then this was fussy cut. This image was fussy cut out of, remember when Dollar Tree for parties, they gave us a box? Well, that's fussy cut out of that box. Oh, and there's the die design. I'm gonna have to lay that one down. Again, forgive me, forgive me. I don't remember her name either. And she's also very strong, very beautiful and very strong. And then I wanted to do more of a cherry blossom theme behind her. And then the metallic pink to match her clothing. She's so beautiful. And then last but not least is Pocahontas. And with Pocahontas, I did the coffee dyed because she is in traditional Native American dress, and I also did the washi because she's, remember, she loves her birds and her hummingbird, raccoons, more in tune to Mother Nature and Mother Earth. And then her stationery has a gold crown on it because even though she is much more in tune to pleasures of more natural things, she is still a princess. And then I just inked around some craft paper and then put that up. So that's what I did with my dies and my lace. The lace is on almost all of them, but not all of them. There's two without, but all the rest of them the bag toppers have the lace on them too. 3, excuse me, because of Belle. I forgot about Belle. And I'd like to thank you. Oh, and again, on my final note, do I recommend Beebeecraft? Yes. Yes, I do. Very happy with the dies, very happy with the lace, and the combination of all of them. And I'd like to thank you all for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody.